Welcome. Hi, I'm William Pry. I am the Nexus. Welcome to the Lives Lost Scout, where I tell you lives lost in our favorite horror movies, TV shows, and movies. Today I'm doing The Purge election year, released 1 year later after The Purge. I'm actually doing all the Purge films. Purge election year, Purge Anarchy, Purge election year, the first Purge, and the Forever Purge. Honestly, the totalitarianism of the new American government of the NFFA, or the New Founding Fathers of America, and preparing the annual purge. But and actually talk deep about the rich and poor in this movie, who actually of the anti-poor. But there's actually a lot more facts now. The credit scenes of the first film are actually archival footage. That's why I actually counted as the first as kills, as lives lost. The purge a day after the equinox, the spring is a symbol of rebirth or cleanse, which is the purpose of the purge. Most of the characters from the first film are the only actors that recurred the roles from the purge. Oh, honestly, there is so many illegal weapons. So C4s, grenades, and dynamite are illegal. But the only one that are exempt from class 4 weapons are politicians, government workers, are exempt from the purge. Yeah, this movie will actually talk more about it. And the purge, on the spring equinox, take perfect role of the purge because it happened at 7 p.m. of March 21st to 7 a.m. of March 22nd. They actually have different names of in freaking Spain. The Purge, Night of the Beast, Anarchy, Night of the Beast, Election, Night of the Beast, the first Purge, Night of the Beast. Honestly, which film you should watch in chronological order? Well, the first Purge, the Purge, Purge Anarchy, the Forever Purge. Look at how many lives lost in the second outing of the Purge. Let's find out and get to the lives lost. The movie begins with the Universal logo and Blumhouse Studios and Platinum Dooms. Honestly, the movie begins with they actually talk about the unemployment is 5% and crime is virtually non-existent, and meanwhile the actual fewer and fewer people live in poverty. And thanks to the title card, The Purge. Yeah. And honestly, it's actually March, which I actually mentioned that it actually features the spring solstice of the Purge, which I actually will feature some of the cast, and not all of the cast will be mentioned. So, here I go. Some of the cast members are on here. The 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 first cast member who actually is in the diner is Eva Sanchez, who actually played by Kama Jogo, who actually is in Elliot. It Comes at Night, Elliot Covenant, Rattlesnake. Now Mr. says she better go home because it fixed it to be the Purge. And she actually says stay safe. And Carlos tried to get a co-worker. And it's actually the Purge 2023. Blessed what? Honestly, to tell you the truth, Carlos is a dog who actually, and honestly, he wanted this. But honestly, the guy that is actually getting ready is Leo Barnes, who actually played by Frank Gallo, who actually is going to be in all the up Purge election year, the first Purge and Purge and Purge and the sixth Purge film. And he also is Stephanie's and the upcoming Werewolves horror film. But he actually only in the Purge election year and the sixth one Purge survival. And honestly, he actually getting ready to actually go purging. Honestly, we actually meet Shane and Liz, played by both Zach Gilford and who actually in Last Winter, Rise, Blood Hunter, and Devil's Due. The reason why I can't do Devil's Due is because it only had 2 kills and okay. And there's something wrong with the children. And killed. And also killed. And also Sanchez. Honestly, her name was actually something Sanchez, but honestly, it actually autocorrect, so she actually is in 30 Days a Night. And honestly, they are have it straight, but Sanchez and Guilford are both married in real life. Yeah, and Donald Talbot he been voted for 4 years, and honestly, now it's actually the Purge, and now Diego, the creepy doorman, and Camilo. Honestly, okay, here are all the characters. Honestly, Papa asks who he is, and Camilo said that is the leader of the anti-Purge faction. Papa Rico Sanchez, played by John Beasley, who actually is in Lost Souls, The Gift, Sinister 2, Spell, and Firestarter 2022. Yeah, Firestarter, Firestarter Rekindle, and Firestarter 2022. Yeah, this is a awful reboot. I will. And play Callie is Sanchez is Zoe Stoll, who actually only play in this movie. Playing John Kamala Jones is Michael K. Williams. In Bringing Out the Dead, Telltale, Robocop 2014, and Ghostbuster 2016. The reason why I can't do Ghostbuster 2016, it will be a capture count. It will be a caught count, not a lives lost count. And the anti-Purge faction want to stop the Purge. And now, honestly, this movie is actually different. And talk about the rich and the poor in the Purge. How they're different and how they react to the poor. While the poor actually fight, the rich actually... I will actually talk more about it later. Eva is home arguing with Cammy, and they're going to go to a lockdown. While Poppy is acting weird, and won't call, and honestly, Liz is actually want to talk, but the Ghoul Mass Purger want to actually go and get ready for the Purge. Now Leo, also known the Sergeant in the credits, that is his name. He actually is going hunting for his son's killer. He just stays safe from his ex-wife. Now it's Now Eva is in the shower, and Kimmy actually watched the anti-purge faction and talk about this is not right that it's time to fight, and is not and will fight back, and Poppy going out to the limbo. If you guys wondering what actually happened, well, I actually will tell you. But honestly, after now, the fighting, and Liz and Shane are fighting, and honestly, they are power steering and dead. And honestly, the car is dead because somebody actually clipped the car's breaker and the emergency broadcast system. Alert! This is not a test. This is the emergency broadcast system. Commencing the annual purge, where crime is illegal for 12 hours. All class 4 weapons will be illegal. All high-ranking officials are immune from the task. Now it's purging time, but we actually see Big Daddy, who actually killed a man and woman with a machine gun at 3 minutes and 28 seconds. And we actually see a man got beaten to death by a purger at a minute and 52 seconds. And when the purger actually got when Shane and Liz was walking by, a purger just dropped a man from the roof at 112. Liz and found a homeless man dead at 2:44. And honestly, the purge and Poppy would. And honestly, Eva was making dinner, and Poppy was gone. Poppy was dying, and it got killed off at 1 minute 19 seconds. The truth is, the rich will buy you off during the purge if you're sick and poor, so you can actually kill them off and transfer the money into your account. Honestly, Big Daddy's gain just walk in, and we see a fire truck on fire. Diego just bursts in, breaking to the freaking. No, I'm not joking. He burst in the barricade with the barricade buster. And we actually heard gunshots at 2 minutes and 49 seconds of a man by purgers. Diego is want to attack, and now Diego creepy looking Eva, and he want to shoot the people until Diego got shot at 2:36. 2 minutes and 36 seconds. And Big Daddy's man actually got taken, and honestly, and we actually see 5 village residents are killed at 3:60, and honestly, it's and driving honestly, Leo was driving until Liz and Shay got car, and he shot 4 members. He actually shot 5 members, but 4 members were dead at 17:02. 1 minute and 17 minutes and 02 seconds. And honestly, only Big Daddy was alive. And Big Daddy actually shoot at the car. And honestly, the car was shot with armor-piercing bullets. And honestly, the car is gone. And honestly, now they actually have to lose. Given us, now they're all fighting so they can actually, and they're going to go to Tanya's house at 3rd and Bryant to actually get to. And now, given to the car, 2 unnamed people at 1 minute and 65 seconds got shot by a woman who actually doing God's work. Honestly. And the guy taking honestly, now they are actually trying to go, and they actually came out, and Leo shot a man at 2 minutes and 66 seconds. And they free Shane, and he shot another one at 1 minute and 65 seconds. The army was coming. 6 hours, and honestly, they're purging. And honestly, Leo and Cammy are talking it as why he's doing this, and honestly, Leo's story is actually his son was actually killed by a drunk driver who actually didn't see him. We actually, now when they walk up, they see David, I can't say his last name. We see David killed by the Purgers off screen at 4 minutes and 40 seconds. And 9 of Big Daddy's men got shot by Camelo and Dante off screen at 2 minutes and 70 seconds. And honestly, one big pop of men, Daddy's men got caught at 2 minutes and 55 seconds. And honestly, the anti-purge. And honestly, 3 unknown people were killed, stabbed to death, off screen at 2 minutes 62 seconds. They tried to run a rat Leo strangled a man at 6 minutes and 40 was, and they actually come to the tunnel. And honestly, Leo told her to stop talking, and Cammy got his bulletproof press. And I see a lot of homeless people, and honestly, well, the homeless people ran because the Purgers shot one homeless person and ran him over at 5:76. And another, when she helped one, when somebody Cammy helped one homeless person, another got set on fire by a flamethrower at 3:41. He's actually dies. And Shane was actually shooting at them, and Shane and Liz were shooting at them. After they shoot, the 4 Purgers died by a flamethrower explosion at 4 minutes and 67 seconds. They actually escaped, but Shane was injured. And honestly, they actually made it to their friends. And then Tanya, with Lorraine, her mother, and but Leo wanted revenge for his son, which I mentioned earlier. 2 people die on the news at 6:84. It's get bad on the news. And honestly, Tanya said, it's actually depressing. And honestly, Eva, no, he wants justice and lie about the car. But Lorraine, her sister, killed Tanya. Her father cried. After that, she actually shot her to death at 1:41. And she keep on shooting the gun, and they actually escaped because, well, her brother actually got shot to death at 2 minutes and 25 seconds in the chest by Leo after he was holding. And honestly, you remember the ghouls that were the purgers that were they kidnapped them, and the rich folk. Yeah, if you're wondering why, what, the poor actually do purge, but what happened to the rich folk? Rich folk, purge differently. They actually, buy the poor that is sick so they can actually purge on them. But some, they actually ask people that they don't really ask to get them, and now they're going to auction them off to purge. But this is going to be like when they begin the purge in the rich folk. One woman got killed off screen at 7:37. Leo sneaked off, and another man got shot through the wall at 1 minute. He go through the wall, and Charles Hirsch was actually fighting, but Leo snapped his neck at 3:87. Leo got shot, but he actually dodged it, and Leo shoot Tom Hirsch at 1:26. And then 3 bodies, and honestly, the hangover at 74 seconds. He walk over, and the hangover sisters are actually do. And while it's a fight, Leo actually stabbed one of the hangover sister through the neck at 1:45 seconds, and got one at 60 seconds. They did die, and honestly, Papa Hearst got killed by Liz and Leo at 67 by shot. And honestly, what actually happened is the lights come back on, and Shane actually confessed that he still loved Liz until Shane got shot by his attacker. At 1:71, he's gone. And Leo shot his attacker at 79. Shane died, but the Bond, he actually died because he couldn't say I love you back. He actually did say his last I love you. He did say his last I love you. And someone killed the security guards at 4 minutes and 27 seconds. It was Camilo and Dante. Dante is actually from the first movie. and kill hired gun for the rich folk at 5 minutes and 5 seconds. Now, fuck the money and fuck the purge. Will he... The purge actually is getting nasty. And honestly, after this, the owner of the car actually got her car stolen, and it's almost the end of the purge, and Leo went to the one that killed his son, Warren Glass. But there's a problem. We actually thought Leo actually killed Warren Glass. And Big Daddy said we don't spare anybody on the purge. Taunting Leo for saving lives. Well, to tell you the truth, Big Daddy got shot by Warren Glass at 97 seconds. And, Big Daddy, are you sure they're no heroes? Warren Warren is a hero. He saved Leo and dead. The purge is now over. And Claire and Eva took Leo to the hospital. And Warren to help him. And the purge is now over. And it's done. But next year, it will be 360 days. How many lives lost in the Purge Anarchy? Let's find out and get to the numbers. Fuck your money. Fuck the Purge. I have to do that from the movie. Sorry. Have a good day. About 35 men, 4 women, and 20 unknowns. Given the total loss of 73 people lost their lives, with more men than women, more unknowns than women, and less women. Yeah, I am not joking. With a running time of 104 minutes, we got a lives lost every 4 minutes and 27 seconds. With the great acts of execution, I give it to the second homeless man who actually burned to death. Honestly, this death is actually a great raise to actually start this. And the deaths in this will get even bigger as the series goes on. And I am not joking, the deaths in this movie will get bigger. The whipping axe will go to the 5 residents who actually got killed off screen. How come they got... I really don't know how they got killed. I don't know. Honestly, well, Purge Anarchy was released in 2014. It didn't release until... well, Purge Anarchy did not release. The Purge franchise actually did not release another film until election year, which the election year Purge election year actually I am will it didn't release until 2 years later with Purge election year. Yeah, we actually had to wait 2 more years before Purge election year. And the tagline "Keep America Great" received the attention and that slogan that used to by Donald Trump for his 2020 re-elect campaign. Yeah, I'm not joking. Have a good day.